We waited six and a half years to be here to say thank you. That's about how long it's been since Max has had his pacemaker. Max and Els, they have this dream of building a ship. They call it their 47-deck ship. And I was listening to them talk about it a few months ago, and they were gonna, first of all, I was thinking, there's no way that would sail. That would flip over in a heartbeat. That's what I'm thinking. And then there's gonna be a wave pool on deck 9, and I'm thinking, if that springs a leak, we're in big trouble. And then it was on and on about the elaborate technology the ship would have, and I was just considering, I don't know how long Max plans on acting or what he plans on doing, but that's gonna be very expensive. So I was thinking, there's no way this ship, and I was about to kind of say, well, first of all, let's just start with logistics here. That's not gonna happen. And then I remembered what I felt like when I was at Max's bedside, and he was 3 months old, and he had had heart surgery. He'd just come through his tetralogy of flow repair. And that's the first time we started hearing words like complete heart block, arrhythmia problems, external pacemakers. None of these words meant anything to us before because we had no knowledge. We'd never been in the heart world before. And the doctors came in, he was kind of in a hurry, and he's like, all right, let's just get to the skinny of it. Here's everything Max won't do. He's not gonna do this, he's not gonna do that, but he can do some things, but he won't do this and he won't do that. And I remember just looking at the face of my 3-month-old thinking, don't listen to him. It was just trying to visually block the words from entering his space because I didn't want him. This felt very limiting to us already, like having a device inside of him in order to live. And I didn't want any of that to get in his way. And so fast forward 6 years, our life is so normal that now I'm doing that to him. I'm telling him his ship can't sail. Well, that's ludicrous. It can do anything. So what I need to do as his mom is get on board, help be part of the design team, and help him figure out how he's going to finance it. Because I'm sure that I think what we were walking through the halls in 1958 when this idea for implanting a device in someone and thinking that their heart could work, I'm sure that person was also deemed to be a little bit off the wall and that probably couldn't happen. And today it's just a way of life, and it's a normal way of life. We've had, some different things that when we go through the airport or when we're faced with some of those things, people don't see kids with pacemakers very often, and we don't really have a lot of friends with pacemakers. But we do have one special friend, and it's interesting in this journey how people come into your life kind of when they need to just remind you. And we've been on an incredible ride since the Super Bowl, and yesterday I was fellowshipping with some heart moms, and one of them, her son also has a pacemaker, same age as Max, same energy level, same everything, just an outstanding kid. And he'll be receiving his next St. Jude's pacemaker in August. And it brings you back because surgeries and hospitals, that's our scary times. Those are our hard times. But it's times like these when we can give back and when we can play and be a family. And I can't thank you enough, like Buck said, for whatever role you play, whether you plan this meeting, whether you're gonna pick up the chairs afterwards, or whether your hands physically touched my son's device that's keeping him going today. We nicknamed him Turbo. We're hoping that the 3 of us can have one so we can keep up with him half the time. But we just really appreciate everything that you've done for us and for our family. It meant the world to us.